Now, this is the software of for P6. So you just go here, click it. Okay, when you click it, a browser like this will come. Okay, and it will ask you the password. So those who are having the software will definitely have a password, right? So you can give your password. Okay, I am giving my password. Okay, and then you press OK. Yeah, it will come like this, and then you press again. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you see here. Yeah, this tab will open once you enter your password. Okay, and then you click this OK. Automatically your P6 will open. Okay, the screen will open. So yeah, the screen will open. Okay, so I'll stop here. The next session we'll continue with this. You have to go to the file and then continue. Okay, yeah. Moving on to the next part, that is the software part. I'll just tell you how to find the project completion time using Primavera step by step. So first, when you open Primavera, this screen will appear. Now when the screen appears, you can just go to file, click it. There is a tab new. You just click the tab, and when you click the tab, this tab will open. Select EPS. This tab will open. So EPS nothing but enterprise project structure, which represents the different levels of project. Okay, so as we go, I'll just explain that. Okay, you can understand better, and it will ask you to select EPS. Select the EPS, enterprise project structure. So you just, there is a small link here, just click it. Okay, and screen will be appear like this, and you can move this. So this is the different levels of projects. Okay, so under enterprise project structure, we have first one, engineering and construction. So under engineering construction, you may have so many projects like buildings, roads, bridges, tunnels, like that. Okay, so that represents the hierarchy of different projects or different levels of projects under one main topic. I'll stop here. Yeah, continuing with the previous session, now we will see this tab. Once you click the new under the file, this tab will open. Select the EPS. So here you go, there is a small link here, you just click it. Okay, it will appear like this, and you select. So I want to include this project under engineering and construction. Okay, so I will click it. Okay, and that is the, under that EPS, enterprise project structure, your project will come under this topic, engineering and construction, under this level. Okay, now there is a, here you can see in the bottom, you can see there is a tab next. You can click that tab. Okay, once you click the tab, it will ask you the project ID and project name. So you can give the project ID. I'm just giving R RBC. I'm just giving RBC, and then I'm giving this as R con box culvert. Okay, project name, and then I'll click next. Okay, I'll stop here. Yeah, continuing with the previous session. Okay, once you give the project name and ID, this screen will appear, and you can give the project start date. Okay, you can give the project start date. Okay, so remember, whenever you want to give the project planned start, okay, here you see project planned start. Okay, whenever you want to give the planned start, so today is 9 September, so you select it, click it here, it will show you the dates. Okay, so whenever you select the date, you select at least a date 1 week. Okay, 1 week later than the current date. Okay, so I will click here 16. Okay, 16, and you can just double click here to select the date. The date will appear here. See, 16 September 2023, that is the planned start date. And don't give the finish date. Here there is a tab must finish. Don't give the finish by date. Okay, click next. Okay, when you click next, it will ask you who will be responsible for this particular project. So here, when you click this here, there is a small link. Okay, it will appear like this. This is nothing but the different people who are responsible in that particular project. So for this particular project, box culvert project, I am selecting project manager. Okay, 1, he will be responsible, and I will click add. So that person will come under the responsible manager. I will stop here. Yeah, now continuing with the previous session, once you assign the responsible manager for your project, you can move on to the next. Okay, you can just click next here. Okay, you can just click next. Okay, and it will ask you about the rate type. Assign the rate type. So just give standard rate, that's enough. Okay, and click next, and then it will say you congratulations, your project has been created, and then click finish. Okay, then this tab will appear. Okay, I'll stop here. Yeah, continuing the previous session, once you assign the project name, start date, responsible manager, the rates, and once you click finish, this screen will open, and on the right side you need to scroll down. Okay, go to your project. Okay, our project is, we given the ID as RBC and the project name is Rcon box culvert. Just click it. It is not, you just click it, select it, and then down you see there are a lot of a tab where you have general, notebook, and all these things. First you go to default. There is a small link called default. You can click that. It's already clicked. Okay, when you click that default link, you can see here down the duration type and all these things, and then you can see a calendar. Actually in this step you are going to set the project calendar, okay, and set it as a default. So now in the calendar you see here, you can see the calendar here, okay. So here you see the calendar, right? Under the default you can see the calendar. Now yeah, you can see the calendar. Now there is already a calendar like 5 into 8. Okay, I'll stop here and explain that. Now continuing with the previous session, you can see the calendar here under the default, okay, tab, and see here you can see on the right side a small link in the calendar. You can just click it, okay. A tab will appear here, and in this tab you check, there are a lot of calendars, and I am just selecting 5 by 8 calendar. That means in a week the number of working days is 5, and each day you are working 8 hours per day. So 8 into 5, that is equal to 40 hours in a week. And you check whether the under the calendar name you select 5 by 8, and then under the default here in the right column you check whether it is yes, sorry, otherwise you have to click this add plus sign. You have to select this, then only it will come, it will appear as yes. If there is no, it will come appear as yes, okay. So now I have set the calendar for this particular project, okay, and I can just close this browser, okay, and I will stop here, continue in the next session. Yeah, now moving on to the next session. Once you assign the project calendar for your project, next you can start assigning the activities or adding the activities for your project. So for that what you do is go to this your project, okay, just right click, okay, and there is a, in the top you can see, yeah, in the top you can see open project, right? So you click that open project, so it will open like this, okay. Now you can start adding your activities. For that what you do is you can go to the right corner, okay, the right corner you can see link, okay, the right corner you can see a link here, okay, yeah, here you can see a link, the right corner you can see, I hope you are able to see that, the right corner, okay, yeah, yeah. So here you can see a link, right, plus, so you can just press that link, okay, to add your activities, and this browser will come, okay. I will stop here. Next we will see a practical exercise based on the construction of a reinforced concrete box culvert whose length is 7 meters, width is 2 meters, and depth is also 2 meters. This culvert is being constructed to discharge stormwater across the highway. The activities involved in this particular construction project their predecessors, and their relationships are given in the following table. We need to construct a PDM network in order to estimate the project completion time using Primavera, and moreover, we have to compare the software output with our theoretical calculations. Coming on to the table, the first column represents the activity code, which is given in short AC, and starting from A to J, activities are given. The description of the activity is also given. For example, for the first activity, A, it is earthwork excavation for culvert and wing wall. Next activity B, it is fixed formwork and pour PCC for culvert and wing wall. Similarly, the description for all the activities are given in this table. And the predecessor, in the next column, the predecessor for each activity is given. For example, for activity B, A is a predecessor. For activity C, B is a predecessor. Likewise, for all the activities, the predecessors are given. Similarly, the duration of each activity is given here. And the relationship, that is finish to start or finish to finish, like that, the relationship between two successive activities, two activities is given here. And there is a lead and also a lag. Okay, so we'll continue this in the next session. Thank you.